You ever wonder if all this ancient wisdom we talk about can actually give us real practical advice for our crazy modern lives? Well, today we're diving into something called Humanistic Buddhism. It's a philosophy that isn't for some remote monastery, it's for us, for the world we live in, right here and right now. And it all kicks off with one simple question.
So check this out. Back in 2003, a professor named Shi Chun just straight up asked the famous Master Hsing Yun, "Master, what is humanistic Buddhism?" And the answer he got wasn't some long, complicated scripture. Nope. It was this incredibly clear, simple framework for how to live a meaningful life in today's world.
And here's the answer. Master Hsing Yun said humanistic Buddhism is just four things. It's what the Buddha taught, what people actually need, what purifies us, and what is genuinely good and beautiful. That's it. This elegant little list is basically our roadmap for today. So let's jump into that first step.
Okay, first up, what the Buddha taught. This is the bedrock, the foundation. It's all about authenticity, making sure this whole philosophy is anchored in its original roots, so we're sure it's not some brand new idea, but a powerful return to the source.
And this part is absolutely key. Humanistic Buddhism is all about the historical Shakyamuni Buddha. Get this, he wasn't a god. He was a human being just like us, who was born, who practiced, and who became enlightened right here, in this world. That makes his journey so much more relatable, right? It means awakening isn't some distant myth. It's a real human potential.
Now here's where it gets really cool. The idea expands to say that wisdom isn't just a one-person show. Actually, 5 kinds of beings can speak the Dharma, or, the ultimate truth. The big takeaway here is that it's not about who is talking, it's about what they're saying. If the message lines up with core truths like compassion, it's legit. It just creates this amazing, open-minded spirit.
And that leads us perfectly to the second principle, which is what people need. This is all about relevance. I mean, what's the point of ancient wisdom if it doesn't actually help us with our jobs, our families, our anxieties, all the stuff we deal with every single day?
And here you can see a really important shift. While some older interpretations might have focused more on the afterlife or maybe on leaving the world behind, humanistic Buddhism flips the script. It brings the focus right here, to this life, this world, and empowering this self. It's all about making things better for everyone, right now.
So how do we actually do that? Well, Master Hsing Yun laid out these 4 essentials. It's about taking care of our responsibilities to our family and community, living a sensible life without being wasteful, getting along with people, and, here's the big one, finding that peace and harmony inside our own minds. It's a super practical guide. All right, on to number 3. What is purifying? So we've got the authentic foundation, and we know why it's relevant to us. This is the how-to part. This is the hands-on method for actually changing our minds and, by extension, our world.
Master Hsing Yun had this fantastic metaphor for this. Think about it. The garbage in our minds, the greed, the anger, the confusion, it doesn't just stay locked up in our heads. It spills out and creates real problems for everyone around us. So purification is just that daily practice of, taking out the mental trash.
And the method is so simple, it's brilliant. It's called the 3 acts of goodness. First, you purify your body through good deeds. Then, you purify your speech with good words. And finally, you purify your mind with good thoughts. When you get your body, speech, and mind all working together like that, it's incredibly powerful.
And once you start cleaning up your own inner world, that goodness just naturally flows outward. They call it the 4 givings. And this isn't just about donating money. We're talking about giving confidence to someone who's full of doubt, giving joy to someone who's hurting, giving hope to someone who feels lost, or just making things a little easier for people. That's real active compassion.
So all of this work, staying authentic, being relevant, and practicing purification, it all leads to our 4th and final principle. What is good and beautiful? This is the grand vision. This is the why. It's the ultimate goal of this entire path.
And let's be super clear about this vision. The point of all this practice isn't to just check out and find some personal escape pod. No way. The goal is to dive into the world and actively work to make it a better, kinder, and more beautiful place for every single person.
Now you might be thinking, that sounds nice, but is it even possible? And the answer is a resounding yes, because of this core idea called Buddha nature. It's this beautiful concept that every one of us, no exceptions, has this built-in potential for wisdom, for goodness. It's not something we have to go out and get, it's something we just have to uncover within ourselves.
So how do we uncover it? It happens in all the small moments, every time we choose to engage with the world a little differently. When we decide to see with compassion, to really listen to someone, to speak with kindness, to act out of a desire to help, we're not just doing nice things, we're literally turning our daily lives into a practice of creating beauty.
So there you have it. Let's pull it all together. It's a path that is authentic to its roots, relevant to our lives, focused on real transformation, and guided by a powerful vision for our world. Authenticity, relevance, transformation, and vision. That's the whole package.
The ultimate goal, the big dream, is nothing less than this: building a pure land, a world of peace, of wisdom, of deep compassion, not in some distant future or faraway galaxy, but right here on Earth, right here and right now.
And that, of course, brings it all right back to us, because creating that world starts with small, simple, everyday actions. So the question I want to leave you with is this: what is one good deed, one good word, or even just one good thought that you can offer the world today?